One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. And the Bears will put toe to leather and will get started. Fielded in the end zone, it's Washington. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Chanticleers offense takes the field. From the gun, running back gets the gift. He has the first and still on his feet. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Chanticleers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Back to pass, it's Morris. Fires to the tight end. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Chanticleers will have it first and 10. Making side adjustments here. Wants to go up top on first down. The sure hands, it's Simpkins. And they pick up just a few on that completion. You want to talk about building a drive around a guy. First on the ground and now using him in the passing game.
And you get so much bang for your buck because you can split him out wide. You can fake it to him, then throw it. This is the guy that really stretches the field and makes you decide how you want to defend him. A linebacker, a safety.
Got some room in under the goal line. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Baylor Bears offense will take the field for the first time. When you look at the matchups in the passing game, you might think that this guy's going to be overmatched at corner, but I think he's really looking for the opportunity to prove that he can match up with one of the nation's best.
Yeah, and this receiver always wants the ball. He especially wants it, though, today, considering what he's up against. He told us coming into this game that he should be able to dominate and get a lot of looks. This defense is going to have to find ways creatively to get this guy matched up and covered. They're probably not going to be able to do it with just one guy with that corner out there, David, because this receiver is a difference maker.
No, and this isn't a great secondary, but they're going to have to play a great game. And this challenge is big because he's a superstar. So let's make sure we don't give up the big plays. Maybe play a little bit deeper than normal. Sometimes get a little bit physical. This secondary.
And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
To the air, it's Robertson. Grabbed over the middle, it's Hawkins. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Now on second down. Looking to fire. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge, Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
With the catch, it's Hawkins. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Bears are on the move. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. New set of downs after the completion. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. Scanning the field, it's Robertson. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Got nothing last time, now 2nd and goal from the 3. Try to barge their way in. Touchdown, Bears! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Extra point here will tie the game.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. That big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wide receiver going in motion. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Caught near the sticks. It's Hinton. Finds a crease at the 20. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He'll set up to throw. That pass falls incomplete, and it wraps up an entertaining first. Both offenses doing damage. We're through 1, and what a back-and-forth battle between these 2 quarterbacks as we look at the stats. This quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Grabbed behind the line, it's Johnson. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, shot to clear. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He's got an open man. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Dropping back, it's Robertson. Out of the backfield, he's open. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
It's been a tale of two drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow, allowed a touchdown on the opening drive, but they're finally settling in here on this one. Obviously, it wasn't perfect. They did give up one first down, but really nice job there on that third down pass defense, forcing the incompletion, now trying to set up a punt.
Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first two drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Where it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. No reason to panic when you see those extra bodies coming. Just find the big tight end.
Well, and the great ones do that. I think the great ones are okay. You want to blitz? I know my answers. I'm all right. I'll stay patient. Find the matchup. This time it was the tight end. Finds the tight end, throws a strike, gets the first down.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. They'll give it to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Chanticleers have their offense in high gear. To throw, it's Morris. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. The Chanticleers have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Hinton. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. And the Chanticleers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Quarterback keeps it. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
He's looking to throw. To the end zone, and it's picked off. All down at the 7-yard line. Good return after the pick, and now they are in business. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
The offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Bears have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking for a man. It's Robertson. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking downfield on first down. He's got it. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Wilson.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Deep shot for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. To the air on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's...
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They stop it well short of the marker. It's fourth down from the 27. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Between the uprights, it's good. That cuts into this deficit. It's now 20-10. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with the young fellow on the sideline. Be like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
Quarterback may change this route. Oh, they're after him. Trying to make magic with his feet. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. Guys, you never want to sound the upset alert bell too early, but might be time to at least know where the button is for it.
Know where the button is, and listen, there's no need to panic yet, but if you're the unranked team, just...
He's taking the shot. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here. Looking deep down the right side. He's got it along the sideline. All kinds of room to the right. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Baylor!
And this is why so many teams go play action. They try to freeze guys in the back end, work on their eye discipline, get them to bite a little bit. Nice job on the play fake. Nice job bombs away, putting air underneath it, and making the big touchdown pass.
23, Baylor, 17.
On the move from inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. To the air, it's Morris. Catch in the middle, it's Simpkins. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The shot that clears can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Under fire. They bring him down, but not before he gets just enough to move the chain.
It's just so nice as a coaching staff when you've got quarterbacks who make good decisions. And on a 2nd and short play, you're throwing it, you're trying to catch the defense napping, you might take a shot, nothing there. Go get it yourself. Make the right decision.
He holds it in, and nobody's close. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina.
And this offense picks up right where it left off. Scoring points, creating a big play. First drive of the 2nd half, no problem. Don't worry about halftime adjustments. Just keep doing what you've been doing.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they stretch the lead to 13. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. USC is currently ahead early in this one inside the Coliseum. But unlike the days of Reggie Bush and Matt Leinart, they just haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 13 over Michigan. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
And just a great job on the defense being stout. All right, that's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
The Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. Runs through a tackle. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to throw, it's Robertson. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
Great coverage, great break on the ball. Had a chance to really make a big play and maybe even take that thing back to the house. But you got to secure the catch. We like to hit people more than we like to catch balls.
Going to throw it over the top of the knee. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. And the Bears line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Offense in a bunch formation. They'll move the tight end. Here's the handoff. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Finds the tight end. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. From the gun, the running back has it. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the shot to clears really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force it.
Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and
oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. He just broke the century mark. 100 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Simpkins. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. One quarter to go, and Mike, we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Quarterback making adjustments. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start of offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Let's go.
8th play of the drive coming up. Looking to throw, it's Morris. Got it in the middle, it's Hinton. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Touchdown, shot to clear. And they take it in for 6 more points. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving them up, completely comfortable, knows exactly. He's getting had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Got enough for the first. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding. Offense.
So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. That's caught. It's Washington. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll go to the toss. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The shot that clears are threatening on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Coastal! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into the season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
Good timing on the quick out. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for blockers. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens. Turning it on! Ripping through the defense. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. The Bears, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Fires to the big fella. The stop, the start, the juke, everything in the bag as he gets to the 29. And the Bears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
The Bears with the 1st and 10. Give to the running back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage.
Touchdown, Bears! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch, and listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like, we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to, and this offense is struggling, and you're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense...
Running free! The tag! And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina! You see some confidence over there as they're closing in on a Week 7 win.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Running back searching for a hole. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass, it's Robertson. Got it set up on the outside. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Bringing it back. He's at the 30. And a sensational return, and they finally stop him inside the 15.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding. They're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Pulls and fires complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
What a nice play by the DB. You have to understand, that wide receiver gets that ball that quick. It's tough to get him on the ground. Nice job getting.
Looking for the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. They'll go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Bears trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Defense takes a timeout with 30 seconds remaining. The Bears send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. They'll send the back in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Right on the money. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. And the shot that clears in a good spot here with second and short. Trying to get the edge on the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Timeout called by the offense. A mere 10 seconds to go in the game. The shot that clears come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. To the air, it's Hudson. Throws to the wideout. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
And the defense gets the big third down stop, creates some momentum. Hey, I don't know if they're going to go for it on fourth down, but the defense is continuing to fight, continuing to hustle, continue to fly around. Like, these are positive signs from a group that you know.
And he's sacked. A big play on fourth down to stop this drive. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today, they're tough to beat, period. And you know this crowd and these fans, they're going to be celebrating this win for days and days to come.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.